Sometimes life lets you down and you feel that you are done. You just want a morning run because the fun is all gone. But sometimes life makes you proud when you look far and wide, when you leave the pain behind and see the brighter side. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC reignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new you.
The new channel. The new channel. The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following show are those of the hosts, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome to TNC, the new channel. We are here to help you see the new you. My name is Mendoza, streaming live from Pasig City.
And I am Mapette Urgino, streaming live also from Pasig City. This is Healthline.
Good day, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us on our second episode. We are here to serve you every Wednesdays and Fridays at 4 p.m. We encourage you to invite others who have health issues and those who just want to feel better and look better.
That's right. Thank you for tuning in. If it's your first time, welcome to the listeners on board.
That's right. Thank you for tuning in. If it is your first time, welcome. Welcome to the listeners on board. Okay, let's see. Mapette, come on.
In every
let's
episode.
welcome the listeners. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Mon, can you do the honors?
Okay, I'll do that. All right. Let's see. Who are these people here coming in? All right. Let's look into the. Wow, it's Lani. Hi, how are you, Lani de Guzman? While waiting on the live stream, we're here. Okay, we're here for you guys. Hello, Paulette Lirio, directly from Singapore. Good afternoon. Thanks, Ramon Mendoza and Tita Mapette and Healthline team for featuring experts. Of course, this is for all of you guys. Hello, Jacqueline Desperado. Okay. Waiting on live stream now. Galing po nito. Okay, thank you. And Alex Hermoso. Hello from Subic Bay. Okay. Salamat naman mga taga Subic. Nanonood ngayon, ha? Mary Grace Lagasca Hada. Hi, everyone. Yeah, hi, Mary. How's everything there? Okay. and Susan Segura. Hello, it's a new day of Healthline, a new learning of healthy lifestyle, thanks to TNC. Oh, of course, thank you very much to TNC for giving us this opportunity, right? And Grace Guillermo. Hello, everyone. Let's cheer for Dr. AJ. Okay, coaches Carla Urgino, Susan Otarra, and Joey Guillermo. Hi, Irna Labusta Reyes, watching from Canberra, Australia. Wow, that's amazing.
Wow,
We're now
Erna.
getting to be international, Muppet. Of course, this is our
Yes.
world. Our, last Wednesday was our world premiere, and this is our second episode. Okay, guys.
Yes.
Okay, Muppet.
In every episode of Healthline, you will hear and get updated with the latest health news and views.
Mhm.
And
Hindi lang
tips from
yan.
our health
Mhm.
experts on how to keep a healthy lifestyle and deal with various health challenges. Baka dito mo makita yung matagal mo nang hinahanap na solusyon sa problema mo sa health.
Oo nga.
On?
Hindi lang yan, ha? Be entertained and inspired, ha? With real, true-to-life stories of real people who were able to overcome their health crisis so you can have great hope and be healed. Okay? And the best part, to hear something positive today. Hindi COVID, ha? But a story that will make you smile amidst the darkness of our pandemic times. Isn't it great? So, let's start the ball rolling.
Mon, alam mo ba, sabi ng World Health Organization ulit, ang climate change pala affects health. Okay? Health condition of any country. For example, areas with weak health infrastructures, mostly in developing countries like the Philippines, will be the least able to cope the COVID-19 problem. Nag-aalala ako, Mon, para sa ating bansa.
Oh, totoo yan, Mapet. Most vulnerable sectors to climate change and natural disasters are also vulnerable to COVID-19. The pandemic, the worst health crisis the Philippines is facing, continues to challenge our level of resilience. Our COVID-19 cases rise every day. We are now leading in Southeast Asia, actually. Okay, and ranked 30th in the world. So our health and governance systems are opening at maximum capacity now.
Correct ka dyan, Mon. Yung lockdown, GCQ, ECQ, MCQ, etc., hindi ko na maalala kung ano yung ibang terms, affected our economy. Maraming negosyo nagsara. 2 milyon ng workers ang walang trabaho. At maraming nawawalan ng kita at natatakot sa kanilang kinabukasan. Marami ang umaasa ng tulong galing sa gobyerno ngayon. Kaso, hindi handa ang gobyerno sa krisis na ito.
I know. Although dealing with the crisis should be a country-wide effort, isn't it? And superheaded by government, I think it should start with what we can control, ourselves and our body, by being more vigilant to our health habits, by keeping ourselves healthy, and, well, to resist COVID-19 with higher immunity, right? And, of course, let us not relax yet, okay? And listen to the hard tips, okay, from our next speaker, who is a who is really a doctor, okay, of what you call this, environmentalist, an environmental doctor, okay, and he is actually a public servant, okay, for 30 years, helping the government in terms of public medicine, okay. And before we do, let's go back to our studio for a few announcements from our sponsors.
Okay.
We are very pleased to bring now a special guest, a medical doctor who will share with us very remarkable tips on how to stay healthy, to live longer, and most important, fight the pandemic. He is an illustrious homeopathic physician from Australia, also public health specialist and environmental health specialist in New Zealand and Australia, where he served for 30 years in public service. Let's welcome Dr. Ajay Komandur, a medical doctor from India.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Roman Mendoza. Thanks for having me on the show.
Thank you so much, Doc, for saying yes to this invitation. I'm very sure that we can learn a lot from you. And can you share to us now what you want to share about this practice of yours?
Okay, so a little bit of my background. I'm a homeopathic medical doctor, from India. I have been working in public health, environmental health areas in New Zealand, in Australia, and living here for over 30 years. So
Wow.
that's a little bit of my background. And now we are discussing today about these awesome immune molecules, wonder molecules, messenger molecules, or a miracle molecules, we like to call them. And but little bit before going into it, I would like to touch a little bit actually what is the immune system, right? Now, immune system is a very complex network of cells, organs, systems, proteins, and chemicals. I know that is mouthful, but that's what it is. It is our primary defense force given by the one and only the who knows it all, the higher force, that intelligence is within us since we were born, right? Now, this immune system, basically, this is a primary defense force against any invasions such as bacteria. We hear these days all kind of viruses, fungi, all kinds of pathogens that enter our body, as well as internal changes, right? We have some changes like malignant cells we face in our body. Now, this is the primary force, immune system, that deals with its the defense against it. But what happens time to time, we are having a little bit abnormal immune system, right? With this abnormal immune system supposed to be balanced here. Either it goes hyperactive and leading to conditions like allergies and autoimmune disease, most common ones due to hyperactivity, or it will go hypoactive, very low level, leading to all sorts of infections, right? Acute infections as well as very stubborn and chronic infections. Now, that's what due to some abnormalities in immune system. Now, what we are doing, the molecules we are discussing here, the wonder molecules, they are produced by our own immune system for the health of our own immune system. So we are adapting them and we are ingesting them. Then what happens? They basically educate and empower our immune system so that all these immune cells we mentioned earlier, they will be alert, and they recognize and respond to any threats we face immediately, just like that, right? As well as it remembers, it keeps it in its own memory for the future usage. Now, that's what these molecules does. So in my own practice with my client base, we have used it. We have some great testimonials. I would like to stress on a few of them. A person with a hepatitis C, it is a dangerous infection, hep C, right? Now, along with the conventional medicines, is a newly diagnosed case. So along with conventional medicines, we started using these immune molecules, and within very short time, within just in a few weeks of time, the liver results completely came back normal. So hepatitis,
Wow.
the infection is gone. All right, and
Wow.
then I would like to
Amazing.
repeat. Yeah, that's this really is awesome. So another case, for example, a asthmatic person, we tried these molecules along with conventional medicine, right? the person's lung capacity, the lung function was only 30-35%. It rose to 85% within just a month time with the
Wow.
help of the immune molecules. And I would like to stress on one more case, right? It is a acid reflux, very acid reflux, very serious, very chronic condition, giving lots of trouble. By adding these immune molecules along with conventional medicine, now the person doesn't need to take any conventional medicine anymore. The case is completely resolved, right? Now, I don't want to take too much time, but I have dealt with some diabetic clients as well as hypertensive. Now, those diabetes is completely under management right now. Hypertension, the blood, blood pressure levels have dropped down to reasonable level. I
Wow.
mean, we are seeing awesome.
Amazing. Yeah, that's so amazing, Doc. So, are there any other cases that you can tell us, especially during this pandemics, or any other cases that you think really helped in spite of the drugs that they took, and nothing happened, but with this, probably it was able to help, right? So it's really
That's
truly
very
the
true.
immune system. Yeah.
That's very true. I mean, particularly around this pandemic, we have many people and friends and family and clients, particularly over there in India, right? So with a very lot of clusters of virus around their families, they are having positive cases. But these people I'm dealing with, they have been on these immune molecules for a little over 1.5 year now. Not a single person became positive.
Oh my gosh, that's truly phenomenal, isn't it, Doc? We should really imitate what you're doing there. Okay, that's
And
wonderful.
And Raman sir, actually, I was following some of your guidance, your advice, where the credit is due, actually, and you are doing awesome work, and that is helping a lot of people.
Thank you so much, Doc. And is there any message that you would like to give? Oh, by the way, before anything else, Mapette, would you like to ask some question to Doc?
No, I just want to make
Before.
I just want to make a comment. That was very informative talk, Dr. Ajay. I really learned a lot, particularly on the immune system as our primary defense force. Meron pala tayong panlaban talaga. Kaya lang
Mm-hmm,
mahina ang army of defense natin. Pwede palang maging overactive kaya tayo may allergy at asthma.
mm-hmm.
At saka underactive kaya tayo may infection like TB or sabi niya, yung, ano yung
Hepatitis
sinabi niya
C.
kanina?
Hepatitis
Hepatitis,
C.
yes.
Mm, yeah.
And we may have listeners who may have similar attempts to be healthy, but could not, no, because the traditional medicines could not help. So we would like to post our telephone numbers down on the screen, so you can reach out for help and you can call us in any of those three numbers under. Sir Mon, would you have other few questions for Dr. Ajay?
Well, I'm so speechless actually hearing those stories of Dr. AJ, right? But maybe what we can tell the audience probably is that we really need to boost our immune system. And as you have said, Dr. AJ, we need to educate our immune system with those molecules, as you have said, and boost it and balance it, right? Right,
That's
Doc?
very true. That's very true. We have to utilize these molecules, and we need to help lots of people
Yeah.
from all these dangers.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So our immune system truly needs help today, especially during these times that are stressful. Because when the times are very stressful, our immune system bogs down, and so it is an opportunity for us to help their immune system go back to normalcy. As you have said, Doc, that the person with the lung problem that was only 35%, right? Uh,
That's true. That's true.
damage went back to 85%. Is that so?
That's
So
true.
that's truly amazing because in just 1 month you said that it was helped. So amazingly, the immune system can do things which we don't know actually. Sometimes it surprises us what our immune system can do. So I truly believe that our immune system is the strongest weapon we have against any disease, right, Doc?
That's exactly true. So, in my experience, in my consulting, what I'm seeing, the people before they used to come for like 6 months, 1 year, or 2 year follow-ups. Now, with by adding these immune molecules, now we are resolving issues very very fast. It would take maybe like a month or 6 weeks something instead of 2 years. Because immune system is active, now all these agents, whichever you are applying, they work
Mhm.
most efficiently because immune
Yeah.
system is doing the magic.
Wow. Truly nice.
Magic.
Okay,
Magic.
so
Magic.
thank you so much, Doc, for the sharing that you did. And we are so glad and we're so happy to have you with us. And I'm sure that a lot of people listening right now are being helped and now are receiving hope because of you. So thank you so much, Doc, for staying with us. And
Thank you
I
so
hope
much for
to ha-
having me.
and we hope to have you again in the future. Isn't it, Mapette?
Thank you, Doc Ajay. Is this AJ or Ajay? I really don't know.
Ajay, Ajay,
Ajay.
Dr. Ajay
Ajay, Dr. Ajay.
Komandur.
Thank you
Okay.
so much. We really appreciate your presence.
Thank you for having
So,
me.
thank you. So, at this point, Mon, we'll go back to our studio for another announcement.
Okay.
So, don't go away because we will be back with interesting stories ahead.
By the way, yeah, are we going to have now a break?
Yes.
Okay, let's have
And
a break.
also, and also the numbers that you can call if you need help from
Yeah.
this from the people that we will be sharing with you. Okay?
Hmm. Thank you for staying on the show. You will be pleased because our next guests are people who will share their true to life story who have encountered health challenges like many of you. Uh,
Excited
okay.
ako marinig to, Mon, kasi this will give hope, especially to those who are already hopeless. O, di ba?
Yeah, and our guest is single, an industrial engineer from Pua, a former restaurant owner, and is currently a social entrepreneur and a young philanthropist who helps many around the Philippines in saving lives and alleviate poverty. To share her health ordeal, let's welcome Miss Carla Urgino.
Hello. Thank you so much, Sir Mon and Miss Mapette.
How
Thank
are
you
you,
for
Carla?
inviting me here to share my
Yeah,
story. I'm
yeah.
doing good, and I'm really happy to be here to share with everyone. Hello, everybody, and my story a few years ago, struggling with alopecia. Actually, it started when I noticed sa shower every time na naliligo ako na parang ang daming buhok. And of course, sabi nga nila, it's just a normal thing, lalo na sa mga babae. But when I noticed it in my bed, na all over the house, sabi ko, there must be a problem. But I didn't bother about it until the time na I noticed dito sa ulo ko, meron na akong parang poknat. And
Oh.
I was is this, some kind of disease? Diba lahat na ba tayo, ayaw natin pumunta sa doktor. So, I didn't bother about it. And later on, nakita ko, 2 poknat na siya. At meron na rin dito, and it went up to 8 patches. And that's the time that I was really scared. I was worried. And I went to a doctor. Ang una kong pinuntahang doctor, oncologist. Looking at flowers na ako agad eh. So, when I went to the oncologist, that doctor told me that I didn't have cancer, praise God, but this was also very scary because I had this incurable disease called alopecia. It's an autoimmune problem. And yan, yun, pinag-usapan nga ni Dr. Ajay kanina na it's really a major concern because nobody knows what caused this disease. They think it's stress, they think it's, a healthy lifestyle, but nobody still knows. And doctors gave me ointments. I was injected with steroids every week, which cost me around 2,000 every week and more on the medications and ointments. And after a few months, actually nothing happened. It just continued growing up to this big. And I was parang, the doctor actually told me there will come a time that I will lose all of my hair and I'll be bald. Even my kilay, lahat. Sabi ko, diba, of all things na mawala. Para na rin ako may na chemotherapy. And it's really, I've had it for 2 years and I was already to the point that I accepted that it's already my disease. But one day, a doctor came to our family, to my mom and to my dad, and they told me about this wonder molecule. And of course, sabi ko, I tried everything already. I tried herbals, I tried steroids, I tried what vitamins, like anything that I could try, but nothing worked. So parang parang ayoko na. But when I studied it and I looked at it, it's something new. I've never heard of it before. Even Dr. Avenida talked about it last week. That's what they called it, miracle molecule. And if the doctors tried it, di ba? Siguro, wala naman ako karapatang engineer na i-doubt siya. So, I tried it as well. And by God's grace, dahan-dahan, nakita ko, of course, I think unang month, hindi ko nakita na tumubo agad yung buhok ko. But I saw na hindi na ganun kadami yung nalalaglag na hair. And a few months, like 2 to 3 months, I saw yung nag-grow na siya, parang mga maliliit na baby hair. And on my 4th or 5th month, and it's completely back to it's very thick and black. Ayan, nakita nyo naman, hindi na nga po tinatabla ng kulay ng buhok yan. And when I went back to my doctor, she told me na pwede pa siyang bumalik kasi nga incurable siya, di ba? But it's been 7 years and it never came back. And I praise God, first of all, for giving this hope to me na ma-enjoy pa yung life ko na, hindi ako nahihiya lumabas sa mundo. And secondly, for this wonder molecule, the doctors who are recommending it to my parents and my family who supported me during those times. So, praise God.
Wow. Congratulations, Carla.
Thank you,
Carla.
That's giving a lot of hope to many people.
Yes, thank you.
Carla, can I ask, what really encouraged you to try? In spite of the fact that it's not a regular medicine that we are familiar with.
Well, honestly,
desperation.
Yes.
Desperation.
Honestly, parang I wasn't planning to, but when I saw it with my own eyes, with my best friend, she had cancer, and I saw her get healed from her cancer, and using this
Wow.
wonder molecule. So when I saw it with her, na parang cancer nga eh, gumaling, parang siguro yung sa akin mas lighter, di ba? And we've been together for yung 7 years na yun, cancer free na siya, ako din alopecia free.
Wow, talaga pala.
Wow, that's so
Nag-share kayo
amazing,
ng
Carla.
blessing.
Very, very
Yes.
amazing story.
Thank
And
you.
they told me that you are now a fitness guru and a bona fide health advocate and philanthropist. So, can you share how you do this?
Well, because of what happened to me, I realized that, a lot of us are just focused on work, work, work. And in the end, ang nagsasuffer talaga or nakakalimutan natin is our health, which is our most important aspect ng buhay natin. It covers for all other aspects and helps us. Pero napapabayaan natin to. So, I decided to help first my family and my friends by guiding them through a healthy lifestyle like what I did, and I also guided them in the knowledge of the wonder molecule and what it can do to them, to their bodies, their immune system. And I'm also coaching them. Minsan kasi it's a mindset, di ba? Pag naniniwala ka na wala ng pag-asa, talagang wala ng pag-asa. But if you open up your heart and your mind to the chance na pwede pang ibalik to original state yung body mo, kahit sabihin ng buong mundo na it's possible with the Lord and with the right tool. So, I coach my friends, and by God's grace, sila din, nakita nila yung results. Ako, personally, I lost 20 pounds in a span of 3 months and got to an optimum fitness level sa buhay ko and sa body ko. And even my friends did the same. Nangyari din yun sa kanila. And that's the mission here, to help people become healthy again. And also, leave this as a legacy sa family din nila. So, I hope na magtuloy-tuloy itong paying forward na ginawa sa akin, matutulong ko din sa iba.
Wow, congratulations, Carla, for helping others, no? And with that kind of a mission, I'm sure you'll be more successful. So you're a social entrepreneur. Okay?
Yes. Thank
Very
you so much.
At, di ba, Mapette? Para sa mga
Yes.
kabataan, isang modelo talaga ito si
Totoo.
Carla. Miss
Ako'y
Carla Urgino.
natutuwa sa mga kabataan na nagsisimula na ng fitness regimen nila, bata pa lang sila, hindi yung kung kailan ka may sakit. Also, yung sharing ni Carla, nakita ko that autoimmune problems na dapat walang cure, like gout, arthritis, multiple sclerosis, psoriasis, and of course, alopecia, hindi pala incurable. There is hope.
Yes.
No? There
May
is
hope
hope.
siya.
Okay.
Naalala mo ba si Dr. Maria Luisa Benita, yung dermatologist na ating guest ng Wednesday?
Yes.
Diba, ang sabi niya daw ay sa kanyang 10 years niyang ginamit daw yan sa mga leprosy patients. Sigaling, kanilang mga inflammation, mga ganyan. At marami pang siyang kinuwento, di ba? Na asthma, no? May asthma, di ba?
Yes.
Severe na. Malalaglag na yung mga kamay, saka yung paa.
Wow.
Di ba, nangingiti? Kasi hindi na ma-reach ang
Grabe.
oxygen. Pero sabi niya, ginamitan daw niya ng molecule na yan, di ba? In the words of Dr. Benita, she said na it has the power to suppress and regulate the immune system. And then it also has the power to stimulate. So it shifts into stimulate and then shifts again to regulate. So it knows, it's very intelligent now, sabi niya.
Intelligent molecules.
Yeah. So that's probably the reason why yung alopecia niya, di ba? Natulungan kasi it's an autoimmune disease, di ba? Which is also a dysfunction of the immune system. Correct, Carla?
Correct.
Nako, Mapette, we're learning from this show, from our guests.
Yeah.
Especially our guest doctor.
I'm sure maraming natutuwa habang napapakinggan yung ating mga guests kasi may pag-asa ulit sila. Kaya good morning sa mga mayroong pag-asa.
Correct.
Again, For those who need help or who have questions and would like to reach out, please call us through the numbers posted on the screen. Kung meron na kayong nakikita, kung wala, tingnan nyo later, hintayin nyo. Okay?
It's there.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing with us your story of victory and generosity, Carla Urgino.
Thank you so much,
God
Carla.
bless
Thank you, Sir Mon. Thank you, Miss Mapette.
Yeah. Hope to have
Bye-bye.
you.
Okay. So, tuloy-tuloy
Next,
natin itong good news, Mon. Our
tuloy-tuloy na
next
natin.
sharing is from a diabetic. This is very relevant because it is a growing malady in the Philippines and in the world. Dumadami na. Parang 3 out of 5 na ata ngayon may diabetes. It's not, sabi nila, it's a lifestyle problem. Some of them naman said it's genetic. No? And usually, ang akala ng marami, it affects old people. It's not so. Kasi our next guest is young. He used to be a building contractor, a general manager of a Singaporean-based company. Now he is a social entrepreneur and a life and youth coach. Yon, ang ganda. May purpose ang buhay. Let's all welcome Joey Guillermo.
Okay, give a big hand. All right. Hi, Joey.
Yes, hello. Hi.
Yeah.
Yes po,
Hi,
can you hear me?
how are you,
Good morning.
Joey?
Loud and clear?
We can
Good
hear
morning.
you. So,
Hello.
can you tell us about your story now?
All right. Opo. Thank you. All right. Thank you po. No? So, hi and hello to our beloved viewers. No? And thanks for having me here, Sir Mon and Miss Mapette, no, to share my story. No? And as they said, no, I'm Joey Guillermo. I'm a former interiors and building contractor and also a former coach. No? And I was diagnosed with pre-diabetes. No? Ano pa lang siya? Yung kumbaga borderline pa lang siya. No? When I was in early 30s. No? So, imagine early 30s having diabetes. So, due to hereditary and lifestyle factors. So, lifestyle, ano yung lifestyle? Lifestyle meaning, mahilig po akong kumain, no? I love food. So, well, who doesn't, right? And my sugar levels were averaging around 270, even if I haven't eaten anything, no? So, wala pa akong kinakain nun. Just immediately, no? So, anyways, yeah, I was young and malakas ang loob, and I thought to myself, no, having high sugar is next to nothing, no? And, you know, like young people, over matter lang yan. And I frequently said to myself, no, and my body can, until that very day, no, I suddenly felt dizzy and I've been, you know, vomiting. Signs na pala that having ordeal, no. Eventually, I learned so. And I self-medicated, and, you know, as most of us Filipinos do, magaling tayong mag-medicate sa natin. I found out that the medicines that I took, the regimen that I made, no, just actually worsened my condition. So I hardly nor drank kasi I had fears na baka isuka ko lang din, no. So I lay in bed until 4 days had passed, no, and my condition is not getting any better. So of course, I didn't want to go to the hospital. Who does, no? Until I felt so drained and weak. So para akong yung sinasabi ng mga, you know, sinasabi nila na nauupos na kandila, and I was people who really felt it. And it was real. Diba? It was real. So I just couldn't imagine that happening to me. And, you know, I take it longer. So desperately, with the last stroke of my strength and consciousness, no, habang conscious pa ako, with adrenaline on my for the last time, I myself to the hospital because no one was there
Wow.
to drive me, no. Uh,
Oo.
Wow.
I just had a non-driving con. Yes. I have my former partner with me who cannot drive. So, yun. So, in the hospital, they took my blood sugar level and it was, na di ba, because adding 270, it was an all-time high of 374. Highest
Whoa.
so far in my record, no, as a diabetic. And the doc diagnosed my condition as what they call DKA, no, or diabetic ketoacidosis. You just look that up in Google siguro. And yun, may bonus pa, no. I had
Yun ang worst case scenario
acute
sa ano, di ba?
pancreatitis pa. Oh, di ba? To top it off.
Grabe naman.
Yes, and it's the worst condition that any diabetic can have, no. So you can say that I am one of those survivors ng worst case scenario.
Pwede kang mamatay ng instantly.
No. So from the
Diba,
emergency
Joey?
room, I was immediately transferred. Yes, tita.
Yun ang,
Opo,
yun yung pwede kang mamatay, di ba?
nauubusan ng
Bigla. Pwede kang mamatay dun
Bigla,
eh, di ba?
all of a sudden. Yes po. Sorry, camera fell from.
It's okay. That
It
really happens.
happens.
No? Nangyari din sa
happens.
akin yan, Mapette eh. Di ba? Pero
Alright.
talking about that, no, yung diabetes na sinasabi.
Okay na po ulit.
Mamaya natin, especially, okay. Tuloy mo lang, Joey.
Mm-hmm. So, okay. So,
Okay, as you were
yeah,
saying,
sorry for the
sabi ng
camera. Hindi na
doktor,
siya nakasentro.
naging
In any case, no,
pancreatitis.
yes, sabi ng doctors,
Pancreatitis.
yes. So,
Yes,
bukod sa
okay.
DKA, I have acute pancreatitis, no. So,
Alright.
opo, pancreas, no. So, from the emergency room, I was transferred to the ICU immediately, no. And I've never seen so many gadgets na naka-attach talaga sa katawan, no. And it was my body. Kala ko sa pelikula lang, no. And thanks to the Lord Almighty, talaga I survived that episode, no. Talagang after
Buhay ka pa.
days in the hospital, no. And here's the best part, no? 3 years later, opo, buhay pa ako and I'm here speaking to all of you. 3 years later, no, on March 2018, it happened again. Oh, di ba? No. And almost collapsing again after days of the same symptoms. I was rushed to the hospital. And good thing I have a nephew around with me who can drive me to the hospital. So this time, no, it's a record-breaking 434 blood sugar, no. So, mas na siya than before. So same story, ICU, but this time something new was added to the mix, no. I was diagnosed again with DKA. This time, I have an acute kidney disease naman, no. So, saya. Ang cute ko, no, ang dami kong cute sa katawan.
Dumadami.
kapag may sakit, alright.
Grabe.
And, yes, dumadami, tita. So talagang organ failure siya. So, it seems I had a double organ failure, and first it was my pancreas, now it's my kidney, and yung ano pa doon, the worst case, just imagine bills piling up, no. The bills keep on piling up, and it runs on the 6 digits. Hundred of thousands na po siya, yung medyo din. Yes. And plus, bukod do sa hospital, no, we have expenses pa after. Of course, we have medicines. I had my medicines, I had my insulin shots, no, and monthly checkups with the doctors, no. So overall, I had like 5 oral medications, insulin shots or injections throughout the week, no. Every day, no. So just imagine, no, it costs me and around my family around 25,000, no, extra expense, no. And this went on for years. So guys, so yung mga meron dyan diabetes, Huwag niyo na pong patagalin yan. Really, no? A very good family friend of mine. Buti na lang may naikwento yung story ko and introduce this saying what Dr. Video was saying, what was Ma'am Carla was saying earlier, yung wonder molecules, no? And
Hello.
I took
Hello,
wonder
Joey.
molecules so already,
So what happened
not
with
just
the
my body
wonder
but our
molecules?
finances, no? Yes.
Okay, so what happened now after taking those wonder
All
molecules?
right. You
Nawawala si Joey.
Uy,
I think the line is
wala
cut.
si
No?
Joey.
Yeah.
Oo.
So okay, he was
Alam
talking
mo,
about
Mon,
yeah,
yeah,
he was talking
marami pa
about
tayong,
wonder molecules. Yeah.
oo nga eh, na
Hello.
medyo
Okay na
alam
po.
ko yung story ni Joey kasi alam ko, bumaba yung sugar. Ayan,
Yes.
ayan na siya.
Yeah. Okay. Joey,
Hello, I'm
disconnect.
back.
Yeah, disconnect.
Okay. Sorry for pero yung connection, no? So, opo. Yan. Okay lang po. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello?
We still have 2 minutes.
Ayan.
Okay.
So, yun. Okay. So, 1 month, 3 weeks of taking 2 minutes. All right. So, in any case po, the wonder molecules really helped me a lot, no? I use the wonder molecule, sugar buster, and whatever core products is around, no, that it's available. And what's best is I get it for free mostly.
Wow, free. Bago yan ah. Free. Paano yon?
Of course, what Carla was saying earlier. Come again. Free.
Sige, go ahead.
Siguro po you have to
Maganda yan,
to
free.
text and call the lines later. So kulang na po ako sa oras to discuss.
So what
And,
happened, Joey? What happened, Joey,
and of
after
course, then,
taking the
from
wonder
now,
molecules?
Kamusta ka
change,
na?
just a bit of my life. Now I'm on my third year, tita and sermon, no? Third year of being diabetic. And endocrinologist told me that in 5 years' time, if another episode happens, it could be my last, no? So I'm 2 years away from hitting the graduate. So I'm very confident through faith in the Lord Almighty, of course, and of course, wonder molecules that I will surpass my 5-year tan sa diba? And yun, so thanks and praises to the Lord talaga. Now I'm stronger, more energetic, and even looking younger and younger on my late 30s.
Wow.
Halata ba?
Kabata.
So thank God and wonder molecules, no? That I will,
Okay, good.
yes, tita, and that I will never again see the ICU, no? So yung young ones dyan,
Wow.
wag nyo na pong patagalin, no? I learned it the hard way, so literally, sabi nga nila, prevention is better than hospital bills. So
Hospitalization.
that's it, and thank you.
Yes.
So, Sir Joey, thank you so much for your
very lit.
sharing. So,
Literal,
what can
Hard.
you tell the audience on how to help if they have diabetes now? Nawala. Nawala. Okay, maybe we
alam
can
mo,
discuss na lang. Tayo na lang.
Well,
here,
alam mo,
here you go.
Mon, eto ngayon, meron pa sana tayong isa pang testimony, kaya lang, we're out of time. Talagang maraming
Kaya nga,
blessing. So,
Yeah, we
out
still
of
have
time,
another show. Okay, let's just
we'll
tell
just
them that
reschedule.
reschedule, yes. And by the way, we have Wednesdays and Fridays at 4 p.m. Okay, so Mapette, maybe we can have a
May announcement pa kasi we need to post our numbers again kasi a lot of people are now asking how can they get help, you know. So, pero bago ang lahat, isang ano lang about your book, maybe we can just reschedule that as well.
Yes, next time. Okay.
Kasi, ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to say that my partner Ramon here is the author of a leadership book entitled How Eagles Think. Ayan, ganda ng title. But we'd like to stop for a while for some video announcements at this point.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay. Kung wala
I think,
pa,
uh,
tutuloy ko na.
mm-mm.
Wala pa ba? Okay, at this point, we should say goodbye, Mon.
Okay, let's see. Maybe we just have to announce that, our show is open to helping people in terms of whatever illness or whatever problem you have. You may call the lines that are posted here so that we can bring you solutions. And especially at this time, we can have it. By the way, Mapet, um,
Yes.
we have an extension, by the way. So it's a good news that
Oh,
we can bring in Susan. Okay, pasok na natin si Susan.
pwede
Kasi
pa?
we
Oh,
have an
wow.
extension
Really?
thanks to
Ang
TNC.
galing-galing naman. Blessing.
Okay,
Okay.
Oh,
Ma'am Susan.
Ayan.
Mm,
Yes,
hello.
sir.
okay.
Ito
Yeah,
yung
thank you for the
kanya.
extension.
Teka, wait. Okay. So, si Susan, okay, is a senior citizen, although she doesn't
Mm.
look it, okay? She came from the US. And actually, to retire here in the Philippines, it's very rare, huh? To retire here in the Philippines. And although there was COVID and there was quarantine, she's one of the few people who actually was able to have a wonderful life during the quarantine. So I'd like her to, sabi nga nila, in every cloud is a silver lining. No? So
Yes.
you can now share your silver lining. Suzanne, thank
Yes,
you.
good afternoon po sa lahat. Hello, Sir Mon, Tita Mapit,
Hi,
salamat.
Susan.
I'm
Thank,
honored to be here. Yes, I'm 61 years old po.
thank
Retiree,
you.
senior citizen.
Wow.
I used to work as a technical staff and do quality assurance assessment in companies when I was with the government. And I retired early because of health issues. And I went to the US and had a blessing there. I was treated free because of my unique condition. Now we came back last May, and since we were away for 15 years, there were many places in our minds to visit. So of course, I visited first my hometown in Misamis Oriental, and then my friends in Iligan City, Butuan City, and then we traversed Bukidnon Road along North Cotabato, went to Jensen and Davao. We were so really like that. And during September, and we went to Luzon also, like Nueva Ecija, Baguio, and then La Union. And then we also visited Visayas because we miss the country so much. Imagine we were away for years. So we went to Bohol and Cebu and explored the beaches there. Very beautiful. And then after this, during December or right before that, in November, we met this immune company. But we really did not do business because we had plans to go to Australia. So on the whole month of December until the early January, we were there So we just did our business on a serious tone when we came back on January. And with that, we roam around again. We visited Mindanao, Visayas, and then Luzon and promoted our products for around 2.5 months. And then March 15 came the lockdown. No, so we were startled and we were anxious. No, questions like, can we proceed with the business? Can still we travel? Are we safe from the virus? Because we are senior citizens, so we are prone to the virus. They said immunocompromised people. So we really stayed home, obeying the rules. And so we said we have to stop the business. But then again, it's good that we are open to changes. As senior citizen, it was hard to do the business online because we are used to face, because that's the way we do things in our age. But then, and then after some time, after 3 months of doing it, we became comfortable. We do the tricks in social media, no, and then we find it very nice, very good to learn many things. And so with my husband and me, we grew our business during lockdown. We gained
Wow.
awards, we grew our business, we have so many partners which we met online. Imagine, it's so
Wow.
exciting. And then suddenly we become a blessing for others. During the COVID, like this season of pandemic, at least now we're able to help 5 families who were really positive.
Wow.
It's really family. So with the help of our immune molecules, wonder molecules, they were able to recover. No, so it was really a blessing, and we are so grateful meeting this company and knowing these immune molecules that really help people. So there's always good in every situation. So if we are locked down, we just have to stay at home, learn to bake, gardening, reading more books, and then doing reflection, and then praying for others. And then we were able to attend mass every day online. So it was really great.
Wow.
So we just have to adapt to the situation and make the most out of it.
Very good.
Okay. That's,
That's
Yes.
wonderful, Susan. Very nice, very nice.
there's
Okay.
always a silver lining talaga, no?
Yes,
Yes,
there is always a rainbow
A
after the
rainbow.
rain.
true.
It's
We
the
Very
just
way
true.
have
you see.
to learn, to relearn, and then I think reprogram the mind, because we are mylinia. They call us mylinia kasi above 60 na, ano. But we can compete with the millennials.
Oh, yes. Totoo yan. Ang galing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
ang kailangan lang talaga, you need to adapt. No?
Yeah,
Don't be
adapt
scared. Sa
talaga.
mga natatakot sa pandemic, you just need to adapt,
Mm,
okay?
Yes, yes.
Yung business nyo, kung dati offline, gawin nyo ng online.
oh,
Yun ang
gagawin
ginawa ni
talaga siya.
Susan. Kaya,
Yes, you really
nabuhay
make
sila.
it online.
Online
And
business
it
is
is
the best.
easier. It's nice to stay at home,
Easier.
actually.
Yun, yun pa. May
Okay.
tanong ako, Susan.
Mm.
Kung bumalik na yung dati, lalabas pa ba kayo ng bahay? Yun.
Sabi nga namin yung asawa ko, naku, pagbabalik na ang office, once a week na lang talaga tayo doon. Kasi before the lockdown, we were there almost every day because we want to learn. We attended all trainings. Ngayon, sabi namin, ano na lang, once a week.
O, diba? May option ka na dahil online na
May
online
option
na.
na kasi marunong na yung mga partners namin,
Oh,
magsusum na sila, marunong na sila mag-online. So, yung mga
galing.
face-to-face, siguro for big gatherings na lang, yung mga may parties, when we celebrate victories, ganun na lang sila.
Okay.
Pero alam
Wow,
mo,
thank you so
Susan,
much for that, Susan. All right.
Yes.
thank
Okay.
you.
So,
Kung
Mapette?
ako
Salamat.
din papipiliin, hindi na ako lalabas ng bahay.
Mhm.
Masyadong masaya,
Nga.
di ba? O, like now, I'm
Masaya sa bahay.
streaming. Live streaming, no? And communicating with all my friends
Mm.
using
Okay.
online TV. Okay, thank you.
So,
Pero
Okay.
bago ang lahat, may gusto pa. Thank you, Susan. Thank you very
thank you,
Thank you.
much.
Susan. Thank you very much,
It really
Susan,
Okay.
for
inspired
gracing the
us.
occasion. All right.
Yan. Ituloy ko yung ikinikwento ko kanina. Okay?
Ano yun?
Yung book mo. Okay?
Mm.
I'm very proud to say that my partner Mon is actually the author of a leadership book entitled How Eagles Think. Ang ganda ng title. E-book po siya. Okay, doon pa lang, naku-curious na ako. Mon, mas maganda siguro ikaw na magkwento.
Okay. Actually, How Eagles Think was written during the pandemic times. It was finished. Okay, but for some quite how many years also that I was writing that, I wasn't able to finish it. But during the pandemic, I thought there was a need
Natapos.
to it. So natapos din siya, and I launched it in sometime in March. So you can actually download the book. It's actually for free, but you just have to donate
Wow.
for frontliners. Yeah, just a few dollars. Ano kasi siya in the website. So that your donation will go to the frontliners 911 rescue team, because we're trying to save 1,000 frontliners before for our Christmas gift to our doctors and nurses who are risking their lives. Okay, so you may go to www.coachramonmendoza.com so that you can download now your ebook. Okay, so for just a very minimal amount of donation, you can have it. Okay, and yes,
What is
and
minimal, Mon?
what's the
What's minimal?
minimal is actually $4. It's just like a tip in the
$4.
US. You know how much
Oh my
tip you give
gosh,
when
so
you go to
cheap.
the US? You give $5 to $10 or $20 a tip. So this one is just like
$4
a tip.
lang.
Yeah. So that I want everybody to be able to participate in saving our frontliners. Okay. And
Mon.
all right.
So,
So magpapaalam na
ayan.
tayo, Ma'am Mapette.
Ayan. Pero Mon, dito ako natutuwa. 2-in-1. Nakatulong ka na. May free book ka pa.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, ayan. Pwede na tayong mag-goodbye.
All right. So
Mon, can you...
on that note, we should stay positive in our hearts and minds, and let's hope that the pandemic will be over soon, because God is bigger than our problems, right? And let's share our blessings, even if it's only a story of hope, to inspire others so that they too will be healed as our guests have done. Thank you very much to Dr. Ajay Komandur, and then Carla Urgino, Joey Guillermo, and Susan. Good afternoon
Otarra.
to all of you,
Otarra.
and thank you for sharing your blessings. May you be blessed and be blessed to others and bless others more. Again, Mapette.
For those who need help for any health condition or for any other query, we will be posting the following numbers for you. You can call this number. So, Globe, Sun, Smart. Kung ano man ang telephone nyo, meron kaming phone number. We are just a call away.
Okay, so here at TNC, Healthline with Mon and Mapette.
For a new and healthier you.
Thank you so much for watching. See you.
Thank you.
All right.